This is hands down the best lace closure wig I have ever tried in my entire life. Like, you would think this was growing out of my scalp. This wig is so bomb. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, okay? I be having to remind y'all because I too forget sometimes. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. So for today's video, I'm going to be installing the Nadula 5x5 pre-cut HD lace wig. This is their body wave, and I believe it's in 26 inches or 24 inches if I'm not mistaken. This wig was so easy to install. Y'all, when I tell y'all, hands down, 10 out of 10, highly recommend this wig. Was so easy to install. The lace was amazing. I love HD lace because it's just so easy to work with, and I feel like it's extremely beginner friendly. So if you're somebody who haven't worn wigs before, or you're just now getting into it and you want to kind of test it out but you're a little scared, I highly recommend trying an HD lace wig. It makes everything so easy. The only thing I did was kind of bleach the knots a little bit. I didn't really do too much, but other than that, I didn't do no plucking. I didn't do anything. So I'm just taking my Eben freeze spray, I believe that's what it's called, and I love this one because it has like a mega hold and it dries really quick. The Got To Be takes forever to dry, and I just feel like it takes forever to dry and it doesn't like lay it down properly. And I feel like when you're doing anything with lace, you want it to be a strong adhesive so that way when you put the lace down, it stays in place. So yeah, I went ahead and just used that, and I'm just using my comb to kind of brush everything back. I don't like it when, let me tell y'all, I don't like when my hair is crunchy in the front because of whatever adhesive I used. So that's why I was brushing and combing it through with the comb. So what I just did right here was I just took a little bit of hairspray on my fingertip and just kind of tapped it into the lace, because if I would have just went in straight with the hairspray and put it all across the lace again, it would have lifted the lace, and that's not what we want. So just using a little bit of hairspray to just kind of like tap it in place before I put on my elastic band really helps mold it and just keep everything in place. So if you haven't tried that trick, I highly recommend it because it works really, really good. So now I decided I was gonna do a side part. Y'all, this hair is so soft. Like, oh my God, it is so soft. Like, I was telling them, like, I just need a throw on and go wig. They were trying to send me like a V part or U part wig, something like that. I don't remember. But I'm like, I would like for you guys to send me like a closure wig, because the girls need to know how to install closure wigs, and Nadula hair got some really good ones. So when they sent me this, I was like, yeah, let's get into it, okay? So I just went ahead and defined my part, and now I'm going to use my hot comb. Y'all, I know y'all probably looking at my hot comb like, girl, what you got going on? Because everybody is using the electric hot combs, but I just don't feel like they work for me. Like, I love just the old school method. I got my hot comb, I have my oven that I just plug my oven in and put my hot comb in, and it just works so much better for me, and it gets so much more hotter. I don't know. I just have like this irrational fear of like my hot comb exploding on me because it's happened before. So I'm gonna stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. Okay. So I'm just going in and just straightening that out. You want to make sure that you are using a hot comb. Okay. Please don't just try to go in with no hair straightener to straighten and get the top of your head flat, because it's going to give helmet head. You want to make sure you're using a hot comb. It's going to lay everything flat, and make sure you flatten it in sections and not just the top part, because it's going to make a huge difference. So I just took my elastic band off, and I like to pull mine down towards my lips versus, you know, just undoing it from the back and just taking it across, because I feel like it's going to lift the lace up if I just take it across, especially if it's still stuck. So pulling it down definitely helps keep the lace down and all that stuff for me. So after I take it off, I'm just going in with a little bit of alcohol to clean up that residue. You can use alcohol or water, honestly, whatever works for you. Alcohol was just what I had right in front of me. So yeah, once I did that, now it's time to cut these baby hairs, and I was just kind of, you know, playing around with it right here to see how I wanted my baby hairs to lay, because, you know, once you cut them, that's it. It ain't no going back. So I wanted to make sure that I cut them right, and they turned out so good. Like, wow, I'm really obsessed with this wig. I didn't think that I was really like a closure wig girl, because, you know, everybody is like, frontal me, please. But I don't know, something about this closure wig, it was just so bomb. Like, oh my God, it was so bomb. It's a little big. Okay, so I would like to see, I don't know what it is about hair companies, but I just feel like they don't do a good job when it comes to sizing, because this wig fits all the way over my ears. like down to my earlobes, and I'm just like, what's going on? So I'm gonna have to go in and do some adjusting and sewing and all that stuff. So if you guys want a video on how I adjust my wigs using my sewing machine, making them smaller and fit perfectly, let me know and I'll film that for y'all. So once I applied a little bit of my Cheese Silk Infusion hair oil, I'm just gonna go in and straighten my hair. So I'm gonna let you guys watch me straighten my hair, and then I'm gonna come back so we can finish this up. So once my hair is straightened, I'm just combing through it. Girl, y'all, look at this. Oh my God. It looks so good, right? Like, I'm literally obsessed. You can't tell me nothing. This wig looks bomb. You really can't even tell that it's a closure wig. It kind of just looks like, you know, I got a side part and I didn't want to tuck my hair behind my ears, but it looks so good. I'm obsessed. So I'm just going to take my finger and, you know, kind of form my baby hairs to the way that I want it to go. This is so important because, especially do it when you first like are done curling your baby hairs. Don't just let them sit, because while they're still hot, you can still mold them. So I'm just taking a little bit of foaming, whatever this is called. What is this called? Why am I having a brain fart? A little bit of Nairobi foaming gel, whatever it is called. And I'm just using that to kind of put my baby hairs in place. And the most important part when you're laying your baby hairs down is to use your finger to hold it in place, because it's not really going to just lay down the way you want it to, because it was curled. It's going to kind of like want to bulk back up. But if you use your finger to hold it down as you mold it, then it's going to dry in that way. So you see here, it's just kind of like drying in the way that my finger held it, and it's kind of like pressed against my skin. And then once it dries, if you want like more of like a fluffy kind of baby hairs, you can just kind of comb it out a little bit and you'll be good to go, baby. Okay. And then I also just wanted a little bit of baby hairs out right here on the side, because I just kind of wanted to tuck my hair behind my ear. But because this is a closure, there was no lace right here. So I just kind of took a little bit of hair from the braid, my natural hair, and just kind of laid it down, and it looks so freaking good. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much what I did or whatever. It turned out so good. I'm obsessed. Shout out to Nadula Hair for sponsoring this video. I absolutely love working with them. They are so good, and their hair is even better. So when I was done with my makeup, I was like, when I was done with my hair, my makeup was looking a little crazy on camera. So I'm like, let me touch it up for y'all real quick. I just went in with a little bit of setting powder, and then I just went in and touched up my lips. And then after that, y'all, I'm like, wait, this hair, I don't like the ends. So I went in and I just kind of cut off maybe a couple of inches of the ends, because I just felt like it just did not look good. And once I cut it off, I just felt so much better. The hair looked so much more healthier. Sometimes, you know, all your hair needs is a good trim. So yeah, y'all, that is all that I did to this wig. Shout out to Nadula Hair for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram. And thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.